I have to admit that inside, I'm not really as positive as I appear to be. Staying positive has always been something I've struggled with, and I've pretty much always been really pessimistic. As I've said before, I don't handle stress easily. There's not a lot I handle easily, to be honest. And lately, my social anxiety has just been getting the better of me. I feel like I kind of lost a rather important battle. And I know people say you can lose a battle and still win the war, but sometimes the battle is just too important to lose. And I'm kind of at war right now with myself, with my life, with my future, with who I want to be. And it's not pleasant at all. This facade I've sort of built up as a way of coping with real life is kind of crumbling a little bit. So what really started it all was one of my classes for school. I've been pursuing a degree in education because I want to be a teacher. And it's required me to get a lot of observation hours for all these different classes I've had to take. And so, as you can imagine, social anxiety has just made that so difficult. The first class that I had to get observation hours for, I couldn't do it. I hadn't, at least not in time, and I ended up failing the course and having to retake it. I did manage to pass it the second time. And now I'm kind of standing in front of another class that's requiring me to get observation hours, and my social anxiety, I don't know how, but it always manages to convince me that this is just the worst thing ever that I have to do. I guess I'm just tired of feeling like I can't do it. So as you can imagine, I've been really dragging my feet, thinking I have plenty of time for this. And as it turns out, I had a little bit less time than I thought. And I don't need to have all the hours, but I need to find a place that will let me come observe by tomorrow. And it's really stressing me out a lot. I'm not someone who really makes a phone call unless it's like an emergency. And I'm kind of worried that it's getting to that point that tomorrow I'm gonna have to just start calling And that's one of the things I probably hate the most, is making phone calls. So I've just been emailing so far, and I've gotten a few no's, even one from a list of places that were recommended by my professor said no, that I couldn't come observe. It's been really disheartening. My first instinct is to just drop the course and pursue a different major, one that requires less of putting myself out there in these situations that are just horrible for my anxiety. And you know, what's bad for my anxiety tends to be just bad for me in general. All I want to do right now is just give up, but I feel like I'd be disappointing so many people, myself, my parents, you know, my therapist, my psychiatrist, everyone who believes in me. And I don't know why people believe in me by this point. I guess it's good that they do, but it'd almost be easier if they didn't. I wouldn't feel like I had to keep being strong for them. I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. Like, I know I messed up by dragging my feet on this, and I'm just beating myself up over it. I can't stop just hating myself for the way I handled this. And I try to tell myself it's not my fault, but like, I don't know, isn't it? I guess I feel like I should be stronger than I am, but I'm not a strong person. I try so hard to be. I try so hard just to be eventually defeated by my anxiety again, and I just wanna curl up into a hole or something. I don't want to deal with this, and I know I have to. And I will, of course, I will pull through. It's not easy, and it may set me back by a lot. And I feel like everyone's just gonna be so disappointed in me. I kind of feel like they already are, I guess. And the urge to kind of want to hurt myself has been kind of strong, just because I want it to go away. I want everything to go away, the anxiety, the feeling of being just a total failure and disappointment. And you don't have to worry about me, because I'm pretty good at controlling those impulses, but I just... I don't have that much to say, I guess. What do you do when everything just gets to be overwhelming? When is enough going to be enough, you know? When can I just stop feeling this awful anxiety? And I know I can't just snap my fingers and wish it away. I know I've got to fight it, but honestly, I'm just getting a little bit tired of fighting.